it, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K. Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. Now here's Cunningham. Screen by O'Neal. Cunningham outside. Pass to Boucher. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Turner. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Well, if you followed Giannis's career, you know how much work he's put into extending his range.
Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Turner. Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Antetokounmpo up top. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Porter's shot is off.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's O'Neal. Buries it down low.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No good on the triple. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Artest. And another miss by Milwaukee. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Antetokounmpo for three. The rebound by Nembhard.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Cunningham. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Then Cunningham with a three.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Artest can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Nembhard for three. And Turner with the block.
Well, you got to be aware of Turner at all times. When he's nearby, he's more than capable of blocking the shot.
Now here's O'Neal, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Pass to Green, takes a three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Well, smart play by Giannis. He knows he's pulling the defense in on him, so he moves it back out.
And that one is hammered home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Portis, high post. Pass to Artest. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tie game in Milwaukee. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
The Celtics, 9.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Simons with a steal. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Hauser. He drops it from range. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. Pass
to Portis. Back to Porter. The kick out to Kuzma. Portis the screen. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Portis outside. Now here's Simons. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Portis with it. Now guarded by Simons. And he drops it in from the low post. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Portis is a talented scorer, especially in close where he can really make you pay.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. 6 to shoot. Simons with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. Pass to Huff. Here's Gonzalez. And there's a pick. And a missed layup.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
It's good on the putback.
The length of Kuzma helping there. When he attacks the offensive glass, good things tend to happen.
And here's Simons outside. Counted from distance. Simons has got 6. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Now here's Kuzma. Portis outside. Prince down low. Inside. Pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
Huff, good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And here is Green. Off the mark there with a 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Huff. Pass to Minot. 3-pointer, no good. Outside, Green. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bucks trail by 4. And, Coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get into paint and get wet.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's O'Neal. Give him 8. Oh, and and no question, powered it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. 90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Antetokounmpo for three. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Antetokounmpo for three. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
White with a steal. Outside O'Neal. And a two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's O'Neal. Jams it in off a great move.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Boston leading by 9. Outside for Boucher. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Cunningham outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Bucks making a change here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Artest. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the shot no good. A bit short. And here's O'Neal. 20 points for him. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
O'Neal. An easy 2 on the layup. O'Neal's got 22.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Artest. His first shot attempt. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by the Bucks. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. And that one's good. Green.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
And here's Turner from the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
O'Neal misses.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a
Boston, 41.
fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Boucher. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Artest. Oh, wow!
Look out!
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Portis with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And then Portis with the dunk.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Milwaukee foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nembhard. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Celtics lead by 5.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Ooh, Giannis exploding through the lane.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulders.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Boucher, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal.
And when it comes to rebounding on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy. Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force on the floor. The power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense, he gives you everything.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. No one near him. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. And stolen by Cunningham. And here's the fast break. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Count it! And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Never afraid of some physicality. Giannis embraces that part of the game.
And he makes the first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Outside Kuzma. To take the lead. Cleared away by Simons.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Oh, he jammed it.
Well, those are some big points from Simons, delivering when they needed it.
And the 3 misses.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
It's stolen by Kuzma. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Now Simons. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Tipped. And so they foul intentionally. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
"50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Antetokounmpo misses the 3. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Antetokounmpo! Cash from downtown!
Well, this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. A big-time flush by Giannis.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Now here's Cunningham. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really